Stay tuned for a step-by-step instruction on how to get these waves without using any heat at all. Excuse my appearance and the lighting, but the first step is taking your comb and brushing through your hair so that all the knots are out. And you're going to brush on both sides, and the reason you're using a comb is because you don't want to brush your natural waves out. The next step is to tussle your hair softly with your fingers. And this is an important step because it helps in the drying process. It helps separate your hair a little bit so that it doesn't dry in clumps and it takes less time to dry, which is important because we want to have a quick hairstyle. Step 3 is really easy. All you're going to do is make sure your hair is semi-wet like this, and you're going to take your favorite hairspray, and you're just going to hairspray all over your hair so that when we end up braiding our hair, the braid will stick really nicely. Once your hair is mostly dry, you're going to start to braid. So all you're going to do is make sure your hair looks like this with just a little bit of wetness in it, and you're just going to separate your hair into 3 pieces and start the back braid. And one thing you have to remember while doing this look is make sure the braid is as tight as it can be, because that way you'll have the best waves. Once you finish your braid, it should look something like this, and then all you're going to do is to hairspray it one last time. Once you wake up, if you have layers like me, you can see that they might have fallen out during the night. You may need to use your straightener to wave some of these pieces, but we'll get to that later. So as you can see, my braid is still intact, and that's all that really matters. So what you're going to do is hairspray your hair one last time, and then you're going to take your braid, and you're just going to squeeze it real tight so that you get all the hairspray in your braid. Then you're going to start to unravel your braid one piece at a time. So just take your hands and run your fingers through it slowly so that the braid doesn't uncoil too quickly and therefore you would lose some of the braid or the waves that come from the braid. So just go really slowly and just unwind the whole thing. Now you can add a de-frizzer to your hair to tame it down a little bit. If you're unsatisfied with some of the unwaved layers that might have fallen out, you could take a headband and try to camouflage them a little bit by pushing them back using the headband. If you're still unsatisfied, you could resort to using your straightener just to wave a few of the pieces in the front. So what you're going to do is just take your straightener and put it down and just keep switching directions of your hand all the way down your hair. And this will create a nice wave to blend in with the other waves. And I know this is using heat, but it's only a very little amount. So if you're willing to just wave the few pieces in the front that may have fallen out, then this would be a good way to go. Keep in mind that not all of us may have short layers.